Welcome to my channel Digital Challenge Academy with Rimanshu.
Welcome back, everyone. We've made it to the grand finale of your 50-day challenge. And in this explainer, we're diving into the absolute ultimate blueprint for acing your NIELIT O-level practical and that all-important 20-mark Viva. Look, over the last 49 days, you've shown incredible dedication. You've tackled every LibreOffice feature, every formula, layout, and mock paper we threw your way. You've literally put in the hours, and now it's time to take all that hard-earned knowledge and execute it flawlessly.
I really want you to let this sink in for a second. We've officially reached the milestone where your S grade gets secured. As your coach through all this, I want to reassure you right out of the gate. Today is not about scrambling to learn new tools. It's definitely not about cramming in complex last-minute theories. No, today is entirely about securing that top grade through perfect strategic execution. You already have the tools in your toolbox, right? Now we're just organizing them so you're totally ready for the big day. Okay, let's dive into this tactical playbook. Today we're covering the practical exam finish line, how to master the 50-30-20 rule, acing the 20-mark Viva, which is a huge focus for us, 5 fatal exam mistakes, and finally your final success blueprint. So if you're feeling anxious, take a deep breath. We have a crystal clear roadmap right here. Let's get into it. Section 1. The practical exam finish line. From practice to flawless execution. Think about it. All those late nights and 49 days of repetitive practice, they all culminate in this single 3-hour window. Your primary mission for the day is super simple. Execute 100% accurately on the digital portal within those 3 hours to secure full marks. It's not just about knowing the answer in your head, it's about inputting it correctly into the system. And, as you'll see, dominating the face-to-face Viva. Both the digital execution and your verbal defense of the work have to be perfectly aligned. Section 2. Master the 50-30-20 rule, your elite time management strategy. Managing the clock from the absolute second you walk into that exam hall is your first major strategic battle. We call this the 50-30-20 rule. Let's break down your critical first 100 minutes. You need strict discipline here. You're going to dedicate the first 50 minutes purely to executing your 3 practical tasks across Writer, Calc, and Impress right on your screen. Just focus on that. Then you shift gears. Use the next 30 minutes to clearly write down your methodology inside the online portal text box. Finally, reserve those last 20 minutes strictly for rechecking your work and saving your files. It's basically a flawless pacing mechanism. So, the crucial point is this. Do not forget to click the Save Code/Steps button on the portal, or your work literally won't be evaluated. I honestly cannot stress this enough, guys. You could perform the most brilliant, complex data analysis in Calc, but if you don't hit that specific button, the examiner just sees a blank screen. It's like baking a cake and forgetting to turn on the oven. Protect your hard work by making that final click a totally non-negotiable habit.
Section 3. Acing the 20-mark Viva, demystifying the face-to-face assessment.
When you walk up to the examiner, I really want you to channel a calm, relaxed demeanor. Let's address the elephant in the room, the absolute biggest anxiety I hear from students every single day. Are examiners trying to trick you with complex theories? Are they sitting there plotting ways to make you stumble over some incredibly obscure LibreOffice feature? I mean, it's completely natural to feel like you're walking into an interrogation, right?
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between what you might expect and the actual reality. You go in expecting trick questions, but the reality is they just want to test your fundamental understanding. They basically just want to verify you actually did the work yourself. For example, they might ask you to explain absolute versus relative cell references. Honestly, just knowing that adding a $sign locks the row or column is often plenty. Or they might ask you the basic role of a VLOOKUP function or data validation in Calc. They just want to ensure you understand the core concepts behind the buttons you're clicking.
Let's quickly walk through a couple of absolute examiner favorites so you can build some immediate confidence. In Writer, they love to ask, what distinguishes a page break from a section break? The answer is super simple. A page break just pushes text to the next page, while a section break actually allows you to change the formatting, like column numbers, on the exact same page. Boom, done. Or in Impress, they might ask the purpose of a slide master. You just calmly explain that it's the global template that dictates the formatting and layout for all the slides in the presentation. Master these basics, and you have literally won half the battle.
Okay, but what happens if your mind just goes totally blank? When you sit in that chair staring at the examiner and you forget literally everything. Just deliver this exact phrase with calm, relaxed confidence. I'm sorry, I cannot recall at the moment. That is your polite escape hatch. Don't stammer. Please do not make up a fake answer.
Your professional demeanor and your honesty will go a long way in securing top marks. A calm confidence often wins you as many points as a perfectly correct answer.
Section 4. 5 Fatal Exam Mistakes, Critical Threat Mitigation.
Let's move to and see how this builds, because knowing what to do is important, sure, but knowing what absolutely not to do is critical. There are 5 massive fatal traps just waiting for you in that exam hall. Let's navigate them right now so you don't fall victim to a single one.
Listen carefully and keep this checklist in your head at all costs. Number 1. Not saving your files with the proper name and roll number in the designated folder. Look, if they can't find it, they can't grade it. Number 2, and this is a huge danger, manually typing calculated values instead of using actual formulas like equals sum or equals average. The examiner will click your cell. If they see a typed number instead of a formula, you lose the points instantly. Number 3. Writing generic theory in the portal instead of the exact step-by-step procedure you actually took. Number 4. Sitting silently if your system freezes instead of informing the invigilator immediately. And number 5. The ultimate tragedy, leaving the lab without hitting the final submit button. Avoid these 5 traps and your path is totally clear.
Section 5. Your final success blueprint, post-exam actions, and farewell. The consistency you have shown every single day over this entire 50-day journey is absolutely going to pay off. Before you head out, make sure to download today's Master, Viva, and Success Blueprint PDF using the link below. And please, after your exam is finished and you're finally breathing that sigh of relief, drop by the comment section and share your experience with us. On behalf of myself and the entire Digital Challenge Academy team, we are giving you a massive virtual high five right now. And of course, make sure you subscribe to our Tech with Rimanshu channel, like, and share.
I want to leave you with this final thought that carry with you right into the testing center. Are you ready to execute the blueprint, stay totally calm in the face-to-face Viva, and secure your S grade? Trust your preparation. Stay focused. Go conquer that exam hall. Remember, the examiner isn't standing between you and your S grade. They're literally just there to hand it to you once you prove you've earned it. Wishing you the absolute best on your NIELIT O-Level main exam. You've got this.